hippos and crocodiles playing, chasing each other around, even riding on the back of a croc like a horse. It looks like they're having fun, but what are they really doing? Hi, I'm here with Minotaur. When you're watching these clips, what you're seeing is not actually play, but a carefully calibrated dance of dominance and respect between two very different species. Now, when an animal's being dominant or aggressive, that behavior doesn't always look like what we call fighting. Sometimes it can look like play. So what's really going on here? Well, let's break it down. First, let's talk about size and dominance. Adult hippos are just too big and powerful for a crocodile to seriously consider as prey. A hippo's jaw is devastatingly powerful, and although crocodiles have powerful jaws too, they aren't strong enough to overpower a hippo's. Plus, hippos weigh about 3,000 pounds as adults. That's roughly the equivalent of a hippo standing on a crocodile's head. Not good. And because of this, most crocodiles won't mess with adult hippos. Now, hippos and crocodiles also practice a kind of live and let live coexistence. Hippos are herbivores and crocodiles are carnivores, so they're not competing for the same resources. And this allows them to share the same aquatic habitats in Africa where both species live. There's also something to be said about the power of the pod. Hippos are highly social animals who live in groups called pods, and a crocodile is unlikely to attack a hippo calf while it's in a pod because the whole group will defend the calf. If a crocodile does try to grab a hippo calf, it runs the risk of being gored by the mother's massive tusks. So, to reduce the risk, sometimes crocodiles will wait until a hippo calf is separated from its mother before trying to grab it. So now you know why crocodiles don't usually attack hippos. But what about all those videos showing hippos and crocodiles seemingly playing and frolicking together? Well, those behaviors are actually a form of dominance, assertion, or appeasement. Hippos have been observed licking and even biting crocodiles in these contexts. And although it might look like the hippo is teasing the crocodile, it could also be asserting dominance or even grooming the reptile. Some scientists think that hippos might be licking salts that precipitate on a crocodile's back, or they may be using them to clean their teeth on. The crocodile, in turn, tolerates this behavior because it's not worth the risk of confronting a hippo. So, although it might look like hippos and crocodiles are playing around, what you're really seeing is a carefully calibrated dance of dominance and appeasement. The relationship between these two species isn't one of true playfulness, but it's also not outright aggression. Instead, it's a way of life. For more fun science interactives, visit our website